Hello, beautiful people. If you've ever dreamed of exploring a place where every sunrise feels like a new story and every sunset whispers ancient legends, then Indonesia is calling your name. Stretching across more than 17,000 islands, this dazzling archipelago is a patchwork quilt of cultures, landscapes, and histories unlike anywhere else on Earth. From the lush jungles of Sumatra to the white sand beaches of the east, from the bustling streets of Jakarta to the tranquil villages nestled among volcanoes, Indonesia is a living, breathing tapestry of wonders. You'll find ancient temples shrouded in mystery, underwater worlds bursting with color, and an ever-shifting panorama of smoldering volcanoes and emerald rice terraces. With over 300 ethnic groups, the nation is a mosaic of traditions, languages, and cuisines, each adding its own flavor to Indonesia's vibrant identity. And let's not forget the people, whose warmth and hospitality will make you feel at home no matter where you wander. Join us as we take you on an unforgettable adventure across Indonesia's most breathtaking destinations. This is Trista Travel's guide to Indonesia's top 29 must-visit places, where each stop promises to awaken your spirit of exploration and ignite your sense of wonder. Rise before dawn, grab your flashlight, and get ready for one of the most otherworldly treks of your life. The climb up Ijen Crater starts in the cool pre-dawn darkness, where the only light comes from the stars and the headlamps of fellow adventurers. As you reach the rim, the world below begins to glow electric blue, the famous blue flames ignited by ignited sulfuric gases. It's like standing on another planet, and it's worth every step. When daylight arrives, the crater reveals its crown jewel. A surreal turquoise lake, steaming and swirling, nestled amongst jagged volcanic walls. Watch as local miners, carrying baskets twice their weight, harvest sulfur from the heart of the volcano. A testament to human resilience and grit. The journey is tough, but the rewards are unforgettable. Imagine a place where time slows, and the world above and below the water is equally magical. Welcome to the Togean Islands, a secluded archipelago tucked away in the heart of Sulawesi. Here, powdery beaches meet crystal-clear waters teeming with vibrant coral gardens, playful dolphins, and countless species of fish. It's a diver's and snorkeler's dream come true. But it's not just the scenery. The Togeans are home to the Badu people, whose unique culture and gentle hospitality make every encounter special. Share a meal of freshly caught fish, listen to island stories around a bonfire, and immerse yourself in traditions that have thrived for generations. In the Togeans, you'll feel like you've discovered a secret no one else knows. Beneath the surface of Wakatobi National Park lies a world so spectacular, even seasoned divers are left speechless. Located in southeast Sulawesi, this marine paradise boasts some of the richest coral reefs on Earth, with dramatic drop-offs, swirling schools of fish, and the occasional sea turtle gliding by. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, Wakatobi's world-class dive sites promise endless discovery. What sets Wakatobi apart isn't just its beauty, it's the commitment to conservation. Eco-friendly resorts work hand-in-hand with locals to protect the reefs, ensuring that both the marine life and the community thrive. Spend your days exploring underwater wonders, and your evenings savoring local cuisine back on land. This is sustainable paradise, as it should be. Tucked at the base of a lush canyon, Madakaripura Waterfall is a place where adventure meets serenity. The journey begins with a trek through dense jungle, the air cool and fresh, and honestly, the sound of rushing water grows louder with every step. As you round the final bend, you're greeted by thin curtains of water cascading from towering cliffs, an ethereal sight that feels almost magical. Local lore says this is the final meditation place of Gajah Mada, one of Indonesia's greatest warriors. The legend lingers in the mist, adding a sense of reverence to the experience. Whether you're soaking your feet in the cool pool or gazing up at the waterfalls framed by sunlight, Madakaripura is a reminder that nature and history are beautifully intertwined here. If your soul craves peace, Lake Maninjau is the answer. Set amidst rolling hills and emerald rice fields, this volcanic lake is perfect for slowing down and soaking it all in. The roads wind around the lake like ribbons, making for a scenic bike ride that offers panoramic views at every turn. Early morning mists rise off the water, and the only sounds are bird calls and the gentle splash of paddles. Life here moves at its own pace. Villages dot the lakeshore, where locals still practice age-old traditions and welcome visitors with open arms. Enjoy a plate of freshly grilled fish, chat with friendly elders, and let the serenity of Lake Maninjau wash over you. It's the kind of place where you can truly breathe. Sumba feels like a land forgotten by time, where dramatic hills give way to hidden beaches and ancient megalithic tombs. The island's traditional villages are a living museum, with thatched houses clustered around stone monuments and daily life guided by customs passed down through generations. Here the landscape is as striking as the culture: rolling savannas, turquoise lagoons, and waterfalls that tumble into secret coves. Step off the beaten path, and you'll find yourself embraced by Sumba's quiet magic. Meet skilled weavers crafting exquisite ikat textiles, listen to tales of warrior ancestors, or simply bask on a secluded stretch of sand. Sumba invites you to slow down and savor every moment, every story. Not all beaches are created equal, and Pink Beach on Komodo Island is proof. The sand here glows with a subtle blush, the result of microscopic red coral mixed with powdery white grains. It's a sight so rare and beautiful, you'll want to pinch yourself to believe it's real. The water is equally stunning, crystal clear, alive with schools of neon fish and gentle sea turtles. Snorkel in the warm shallows, let the gentle waves lap at your feet, and, honestly, just marvel at the kaleidoscopic marine life. As the sun sets, the sand takes on an even rosier hue, painting the whole scene in pastel perfection. Pink Beach is a reminder that nature always has a few surprises up her sleeve. Labuan Bajo buzzes with energy, a vibrant harbor town perched at the edge of adventure. By day, watch colorful boats set off for Komodo National Park, their decks loaded with eager travelers and supplies. By night, the town transforms, seafood stalls sizzle, music drifts from open-air bars, and sunsets paint the sky with fiery oranges and purples. This is the launching point for boat trips to see the legendary Komodo dragons, or to explore hidden coves and tiny islands. After a day of exploring, unwind with a sunset dinner, freshly grilled fish, tangy sambal, and the sound of the waves as your soundtrack. Labuan Bajo is the perfect blend of excitement and relaxation. If you're looking to pamper yourself, Nusa Dua rolls out the red carpet. This enclave on Bali's southern tip is all about luxury. Think five-star resorts, private beaches, and perfectly manicured gardens. But there's more than just indulgence here. Nusa Dua is also a hub for water sports, from jet skiing to parasailing, and home to some of Bali's most impressive cultural shows. Take a stroll along the beachfront promenade, dip into infinity pools overlooking the sea, or catch a dazzling performance of Balinese dance in one of the local theaters. Whether you're seeking relaxation, adventure, or, a little of both, Nusa Dua delivers in style. Perched atop dramatic cliffs that plunge into the Indian Ocean, Uluwatu Temple is pure magic. Arrive before sunset and watch as the golden light bathes the temple and the waves crash far below. The air is thick with incense and the sound of chanting, setting the stage for an unforgettable experience. Just as the sun dips, the famous Kikak dance begins, a mesmerizing performance of fire, rhythm, and storytelling, set against the backdrop of the setting sun. Afterward, surfers ride the legendary breaks below, completing the scene. Uluwatu is where spirituality, natural beauty, and adventure collide. For those who crave a challenge, Mount Rinjani on Lombok is the ultimate trek. The climb is steep and demanding, winding through dense forest, alpine meadows, and volcanic ash fields. But every aching muscle is rewarded when you reach the summit. Views stretch across the island and out to neighboring Bali, with a shimmering crater lake below. After conquering the peak, soak your tired feet in natural hot springs nestled by the crater's edge. The sense of accomplishment is matched only by the raw beauty surrounding you. Trekking Rinjani is as much about inner discovery as it is about reaching the top. Once the epicenter of the world's spice trade, the Banda Islands are rich in both history and tranquility. Colonial forts and nutmeg plantations tell tales of explorers and empires, while quiet villages and pristine beaches invite you to unwind. Dive into the clear waters, and you'll find coral gardens as untouched as the islands themselves. Take a stroll through Bandanera, where time seems to move slower, and the scent of spices lingers in the air. The Banda Islands are a peaceful escape, perfect for history buffs and serenity seekers alike. Jakarta is a city in motion, a living mosaic where old meets new at every corner. Skyscrapers soar alongside centuries-old mosques, bustling markets spill onto the streets, and food stalls serve up everything from spicy satay to sweet martabak. This is where Indonesia's diversity comes into full bloom. Explore the colonial architecture of Kota Tua, browse vibrant art galleries, and lose yourself in the maze of traditional markets. Jakarta's energy is infectious, and its people are always ready to share a story or a smile. This city is proof that Indonesia's heart beats loudest where cultures collide. Flores is a canvas painted with every hue imaginable, Wake up before dawn for a hike to Kelimutu, 3 volcanic crater lakes, each a different color, shifting with the minerals below. As the sun rises, the lakes glow turquoise, green, and even blood red, nature's own masterpiece. But there's more to Flores than just its lakes. Traditional villages dot the hillsides, where locals welcome you with open arms and stories passed down through generations. From vivid landscapes to vibrant cultures, Flores is a feast for the senses. Step into a world shaped by fire and legend at Bromo-Tengger-Semeru National Park. The pre-dawn chill is broken by the rumble of jeeps as travelers make their way through the sea of sand, a vast ashen plain leading to the foot of Mount Bromo. As the sun climbs, it lights up a surreal landscape of smoking craters and emerald ridges. This is also the home of the Tengger people, whose culture is as resilient as the land they inhabit. Join in their celebrations, learn about their traditions, and stand in awe as the first light of day transforms the volcanoes into a living painting. Belitung Island is the stuff of tropical dreams. Its beaches are powdery white, fringed with swaying palm trees and dotted with giant granite boulders that seem sculpted by giants. Take a boat out to nearby islets, each one a hidden paradise, perfect for snorkeling, swimming, or just lazing the day away. Feast on fresh seafood at a beachside warung, explore charming colonial towns, and let the island's laid-back rhythm carry you away. Belitung is where you come to lose track of time, and maybe find yourself in the process. Journey deep into the jungles of Borneo, where Tanjung Puting National Park is a sanctuary for one of our closest relatives, the orangutan. Glide down muddy rivers in a Klotok boat, eyes peeled for flashes of orange in the treetops. Each day brings new wildlife encounters. Proboscis monkeys, hornbills, and, if you're lucky, wild orangutans swinging through the canopy. Spend your nights under a sky blazing with stars, serenaded by the sounds of the jungle. Tanjung Puting is a wild, unforgettable adventure, where every moment is a brush with nature at its most raw and beautiful. Just off the coast of Lombok, the Gili Islands are a trio of tiny, car-free escapes. Gili Trawangan buzzes with beach bars and lively nights, while Gili Meno offers quiet romance and crystal lagoons. Then there's Gili Air, striking the perfect balance between fun and serenity. All three promise powdery beaches, turquoise seas, and palm trees swaying in the breeze. You can swim with turtles, snorkel vibrant reefs, or just laze in a hammock as time drifts by. With no cars or motorbikes, the only sounds are the waves and the occasional bicycle bell. The Gilis are proof that paradise can be simple. If you crave adventure, Nusa Penida delivers. This rugged island off Bali's coast is famous for its jaw-dropping cliffs and hidden beaches. Kelimutu Beach, with its T-Rex-shaped headland, is insta-famous for a reason. Just wait until you see it in person. The trek down is steep, but the reward is a sparkling bay and powdery sand. Dive into Manta Bay for a chance to swim with graceful manta rays, or relax at Crystal Bay, where the sunsets are nothing short of spectacular. Nusa Penida is wild, untamed, and unforgettable. Deep in Papua's highlands, Balium Valley is a world apart, cool, green, and steeped in tradition. Trek through rolling hills and misty forests, passing through villages where the Dani people maintain ancient ways of life. If you're lucky, you might witness a pig festival, complete with traditional dress, music, and feasting. The landscapes here are as rich as the culture. Think river valleys, mountain peaks, and endless fields of sweet potatoes. Balium Valley is a place to connect, not just with nature, but with the spirit of community. Yogyakarta, or Jogja to locals, is the beating heart of Javanese culture. Wander through the grand halls of the Kraton, the Sultan's Palace, and lose yourself in the lively chaos of Malioboro Street, where batik workshops and street food stalls compete for your attention. Art is everywhere, from colorful murals to intricate silverwork. Don't miss the majestic Prambanan Temple, a masterpiece of Hindu architecture rising from the plains. In Yogyakarta, the past and present dance together in perfect harmony.